Good morning, YouTube. 4:30 I got up, 4:45 I'm leaving. Definitely going to get sunrise this time. Same as last time though, getting Ninor, getting Jock, and then finding a different location. We're a little more organised this time, but only a little. Come on, Jock.
Oh, I feel like tackle thingy.
We know you're awake.
No Bankman's window.
This is 2 days, two trips in a row. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
He full messaged me to say that we're at the front.
Oh, it's so cold. Come on, Jock.
Rise and shine, Jock.
Here he is.
About time, bro.
Here he is. Look at him. Here he comes. Here's a bit of illumination. Oh, it's a bit too much. We pull up near Caves Beach, at the very end of Caves Beach at 5:30-ish. We had about 20 minutes to get out to where we wanted to go, and there was this long spit of land or rock. It's a natural rock wall out into the ocean, and that's where I wanted to do the sunrise. So we we hiked down a mountain through some bush, found a path, followed that path, went down some more bush, and come out pretty much exactly where the spit was. Walked, a couple minutes across the beach and then up the spit. And the spit, it's just rocks until you get to the end where there's a little bit of land and then there's just more rocks. And we went all the way out to the very, very end. When we got there, there were some rocks that were, like, you could see the waves coming in against them, and the tide was coming in at this point. Funny enough, when I was taking this shot of the moon...
Now look, here, watch this wave. We're going to get wet here for sure, lads.
Oh, you will. If it comes up any higher than you, I'm running. Yeah, we'll keep one with the camera. That one.
I'm taking photos, alright, I'm doing it all.
Quick, Logan.
Look, I'm doing it all.
It's fully up now, Logan. Yeah, see you, Logan.
Oh, that looks sick. Snapping that photo, boom.
The sun was rising, and all three of us were sort of focused on what I was doing, so no one noticed. And then just as I snapped the shot of the moon, Jock yells out, "Oh, Logan, the sun's coming up." I turn around as quick as I can, and the sun was already halfway up. But I still got some pretty decent pictures of the sunrise. I'm happy with them. I'm starting to become a little disillusioned with the photography side of that experience. Like, I wouldn't mind going out and just making a video of it instead of being focused on the photography and then letting the cool photos just flow through me. Because for the rest of the day, and it was the same with the last adventure, after I get my the shot I intended to get, the sunrise photo, I spend the rest of the day just having ideas about photos that I see when we're out and about, and those ones I often think are better in a way. I mean, sure, they're not as marketable, and I normally have Jock or Ronan in them, but yeah, anyway. So we were out there for a bit, and I had a couple of cool ideas to silhouette the boys against the sun with the waves crashing around them while we were out there, so we tried to set some of that up. And while I had Ronan walking out to a more remote rock where the waves were breaking, I was framing him up. I knew there was a wave coming, but I really wanted to get the shot. He was out there, it had to happen now.
He's going! Fare thee well, brave traveller!
And the waves that were breaking on the rock I was standing on weren't that big previously, but this one was massive. It just hit the rock. I saw the big come up over me. I turned the camera away and I started running, and just whap, all down the right side of my body was soaked from my jacket, my bag, my pants, my shoes. I swear the water went straight down into my boots. It was, oh.
Look at the size of this wave. This one. Yeah. That's where I was standing, right there. Whoa. And that's how I got wet. Look at him hiding his eyes.
serious?
Alright, where do you want your photo?
It's a great question.
Stand on this one.
Yep.
I'll stand back there and get like the waves coming up over you with the sun on the back left.
Yeah.
Alright, before the water comes any further in, we should head back and then head along.
I reckon that's fair, because I don't reckon we're going to get back here.
Oh! Oh! No, you watch us get up on top of this peak and the water's fucking everywhere up there.
On the other side, like, right fucking there. We have to make a decision. Stay or leave.
I wanted to make that decision before I got wet.
You did, and you said stay.
I didn't. My fucking socks wet, the inside of my shoes wet, my jacket's wet, my fucking pants are wet.
It was a great decision. I thought it was hilarious.
It was a banger photo. Every time I look at that photo now, I'm going to know what I had to go through to get it. Oh boys, I don't know, those rocks down there, they're looking pretty wet.
Nice when your pants up, but...
Yeah, yeah.
What a good one.
That's fair, but that's fair. I'll cop that.
That's pretty good too.
That was good, that was nice. What?
Hey! I love it like this.
He did, it bounced off the rock.
This I try ball those? That looks sick, but
You almost got wet.
Yeah, I know. Huh?
Ronan almost got wet.
One more fucking second. Fuck, see how close I was. Jump.
No, 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 move! Oh,
Fuck, that's 58.
fuck, no, 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 it's
But I got the shot, so it was worth it in the end. And like, it kind of was the precipice for the rest of the day, but I'll get to that in a minute. So we bummed around on the way back for a bit, taking photos, and then pretty much exactly the same as last time. I went, oh, we could go that same route home, but those waves crashing just over there, which look closer to our car, looks sick. So we went on a little hike.
Last stop for the adventure is to try and get on that rock, which you can't really see.
Take us 3 hours. Remember the last time we were like, well, let's just get in there, don't worry about it.
Across the beach and across a little rocky cliff face, I guess you'd call it, and found this spot to take absolutely awesome photos.
Oh, ah!
Did I get you?
No, but Jesus.
Bro, there's a rock water up here. Oh.
That's a monstrous web.
It's not web.
There's probably fucking Aragog.
Shut all them webs.
It's definitely Aragog.
What, how's my rope in here too? You know where's the rope, Ronan?
It's up there, but I'm pretty sure that rope is just attached to like a bush. Give it a good tug.
Don't you worry, I always do. I don't trust this rope.
At least you can reach it. Wait, flick a bit of rope out to me.
Is it actually on a bush?
Ow.
Ronan, what's it tied to? Oh, bro.
You went the wrong way, we gotta go that way.
Goes up and around.
Fell down and I dropped the fucking lens cap down there. And the batteries went out. And while I'm changing them, they kept going. They're going to jump out and scare me for sure. Just go on an adventure without me, lads. Whatevs. I see that.
2 weeks, 2 sketchy climbs.
I put new batteries in it.
Oh, right. Oh, you didn't run there.
Yeah. Yeah, and you just walked off. So like,
we pushed 3 lens cut back there.
No. Wait, that's not funny.
What do you crack shit? What do you see the camera I'm fully expecting to just get blood.
If I looked at the video and it was dirty like it was the other day when I tried to clean it, I probably would just fucking yeet it.
Now it's got the lens cuts in.
Over there's a mad wave break on the cliff. We're going to see if we can get along. Similar to the ravine in the last vlog, but stop making fun of me when I'm working. I definitely am not holding the camera across the cliff face, so I'll see you when we get there.
The way the waves would break is they would come up and be the shape of the cliffs that they were coming up on. The waves would come up over like that, so I was able to get the boys to pose in just as the waves would crest over, and it looked really, really cool. And then we could see further up there were even bigger waves and bigger breaks, and it was just phenomenal. We ended up spending like an hour and a half trying to get the photos that we wanted there. It was crazy. And that was pretty much it. I recorded a little bit of the hike home just so you could see the bush. Turns out that the first bit of bush we went down, we didn't need to go down. It all joins to that path you see at the end of that footage there. I didn't see the path. When we went down the bush bit, I saw the path, but I thought it ended, so I was like, oh, we'll just go down, we'll make our own path here, and did not need to do that. It was a great adventure, great day. From there, I come home, my wife and the kids went to, my wife, the kids and I went to Yarramalong to have a look at the scarecrows. And then we went to the New Moon Festival at the entrance, the Chinese festival. And really, she had the idea when I got home of doing a little vlog for yesterday about that, and then today's vlog could be the adventure vlog, but I didn't have enough footage, and I don't know why. I could have recorded more, but I'm not critical of it. I was enjoying my time there with the kids and her and walking around talking, and I couldn't record much in the car, so all in all it was a great Sunday though. Monday was not so great. I had a shitty ass phone call Monday morning that just revved me up and took me out for most of the day. I just couldn't get back in the flow. I didn't want to do anything. I wanted to go to sleep. I find arguments and emotionally invested conversations like that super tiring and exhausting, and it was just really knocked me out. I can't say too much more about the conversation for now. I'm in talks with a guy from a podcast about new parents and about being a dad and things like that, and I'll go into greater detail about it on the podcast, so when that happens I'll make sure all you guys get a link to it and you can see it and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about then, but I'm not really going to go into it now. It's Tuesday now. I don't want another day affected by the evil shit that happened yesterday morning, so I'm going to finish editing this. It's 6:30 in the morning I woke up early just to record this bit so that the stitch work that I've got on the computer made sense. And then today I've got a couple of interesting things, but you'll just have to wait till tomorrow to see them. Alright? Okay? Alright. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.